Good day to all. Let's start the class with a prayer. O God, the origin of all knowledge, bless all of us so that we may learn our subjects better and do our duties well. Hi all of you. Welcome to the science class. Now let's come to the 9th chapter. Yes, so the 8th chapter we were learning about what was it? About the solutes, solvents and solutions. In this chapter we are going to see the next one, the source, the different sources. That is the next, that is about the light. Yes, all of you know that without light we can't see anything if it is dark. Can you imagine this world or your house in full dark night? Who is giving the light in daytime? Yeah, it is a sun. That time we won't put the lights and all, isn't it? But at the night time, what happens? At the sunset, it will be dark. At that time, what will you switch on? You will switch on the lights, bulbs, electric bulbs, isn't it? So, about the light, we are going to study about light in this 9th chapter. So, there are, you know that sun is a source of light. There are different sources of light and sun gives us light during the daytime. Then, is it made by anyone? Sun? No, it is a natural object. So, you are going to see the sources of light. There are two types of, the sources of light. That is natural and artificial. So, the main big example for the natural source of light, who is it? The sun. And at night, sometime you can see the shining, that is the moon. You get moon, but actually the moon doesn't have its own light. It gets the light from the sun. Yes, you know, you have studied already in the social studies the chapters about the moon. It doesn't have the light of its own. It reflects the light which is received from the sun. But at night, sometimes the moon shines brightly. You'll get light from it. Otherwise, what happens? Anyway, we have to switch on the other lights, which are man-made lights. Those kind of lights are known as the artificial sources of light. So, there are two sources of light, two types of light sources. They are natural and artificial sources. So, that is about the two sources of light. So, sun. In example, what are the examples for natural source? The first example is the sun. Then stars. That's another source of natural light. Then artificial sources, which are they? Now, night, what all things you'll switch on? Tube light, electric bulbs. Then what? If there is no current power cut is there, what will you switch on? Sometimes emergency lamp or candles. Again, or oil lamps, vilak. Then kerosene lamp. In olden times there were kerosene lamps. So all those things are the artificial source of light, which man-made sources of light. So we can tell that there are two light sources, which are they? Natural and artificial. Okay, so that is about the light sources. They are natural and artificial. Now, the next one is about gives their own light. What are those objects known as? We call them as luminous objects. So there are objects which gives out light on their own. They are known as the luminous objects. Yes, and there are objects which does not give light on their own. They do not give light on their own. They give it light on their own. They are known as the non-luminous objects. So there are two types of objects which give light on their own. Examples, what are they? Sun, it gives out a light on their own. Then electric bulb, this a candle, all those are examples for the luminous objects which gives light. Which are the other things? What all things which will not give light? They are known as a non-luminous object. Examples are tables, books, pencils. All those are examples for non-luminous objects. So there are two types of objects, luminous and non-luminous objects. The luminous means that gives light. The objects which give light, they are known as the luminous object, and which does not give light, they are known as not give light, they are known as the non-luminous objects. Is that clear? So that is about the luminous and non-luminous objects. Again, we can classify the objects based on the light passing through it. Okay, some objects will allow light to pass through it. Yes, there are some objects which allow only a little light to pass through it. And there are only a part of the light to pass through it, and there are some objects which does not allow light to pass through it. Yes, so based on that, how the light is passed through it, based on that we are dividing the objects into transparent, translucent and opaque. Now we'll see. Now if you your house, if it is a glass, if your windows, it is made of glass, plain glass. Now even if you're not opening that, through that the sunlight will get into your room. Have you seen it? It's a plain glass, a transparent glass. Okay. So those things, those objects which allow the light to pass through it. Yes, those things are known as, those objects are known as the transparent objects which allow the light to pass through it are called transparent objects, and the example for it is glass. Glass is a best example for it. Now you can observe in your room, or if you sit there, if you are not opening, it is a transparent plain glass, the light will be passing through that glass. Yes, so that those things are known as the transparent objects. Now there are some objects through which the light, only half, a little part of the light pass through it. Only, not the full the full light won't pass through it, only a part of it can pass through it. And those kind of objects which allow only a part of the light to pass through it, they are known as the translucent objects. Translucent objects. Yes. Now your sunny, we use them to sunny days to prevent the sunglasses. Sunglasses. It allows only the a part of the light to pass through it. So if it is very sunny, a hot sunny day, you are going out so if you wear the sunglasses, what happens, the light, that sunlight will not affect come to your eyes. It will protect your eyes from the this bright sun. So that is one example, sunglasses. Then colored bottles, colored glasses. Yes, all those are examples for the translucent, which allows only a part of the light to pass. They are known as the translucent objects. Yes. Again, if you take a book and keep it in front of the light and look. Through that, will it reach the other side through that book? No, it won't reach. Or if your window is made up of the wood, full wood, if you close it, the room will be fully dark. Why is it so? It doesn't allow the light, sunlight to allow to, and if you put the light inside only, there will be light inside the room. So those things which does not allow the light to pass through it, they are known as the opaque objects. What are they known as? They are known as the opaque objects. So there are three types of objects according to the light pass through it. They are transparent, translucent and opaque objects. Opaque objects, examples are book, this wood, walls, there's a brick, all those things are examples for the opaque objects. So in between the page number 59, I have not taken properties of light, and the last one is again is about the page number 61, that will be taken in the next class. So this about the light, the sources of light, which are the source of light, natural and artificial source. And next one is the objects. There are two types of objects which have light on their own, which give light on their own. They are called the luminous object, and which does not give light are known as the non-luminous object. And according to the light pass through it, we are dividing into three. They are transparent, translucent and opaque object. So the next part will be taken in the next class. Thank you children. Have a nice day.